Good day to each and everyone. I am Carla Maybe Marfil and we are the Black Group. Today we will go through our case analysis presentation about the Tropical Hut, one of the Philippines' oldest fast food chains. So this topic was chosen since it is linked to our course and also deals with globalization. In this case analysis, we will examine how Tropical Hut failed and gains popularity once again. For our agenda, we will begin the presentation by analyzing the case background and current situation of Tropical Hut. Then we will discuss and identify the problems that have been occurring with the company. And then we will learn about the solutions they have implemented. And finally, we will recommend solutions that they can implement to improve their company. To begin with, may I call the attention of Ms. Makawile to discuss about the Tropical Hut's background.
Thank you, Ms. Marty. Good morning. I'm Princess Nicole Makali. Today, I will going to discuss about case background. Tropical Hunt is one probably the oldest fast food restaurant in the Philippines, founded in 1962. Before there was Jollibee, it was that burger joined the families and planned food for special. Year 1962, a Rosana family started a burger shop inside Tropical Hut supermarket along Cubao, Quezon City. Tropical Hut is a Filipino fast food chain restaurant owned by the companies of family Keys. Cesar Acadona was original owner of Tropical Hut, his father-in-law of Mariano Key, daughter Vivian Key Acadona, the president of Mercury Group Companies. 37 years ago, the family decided to migrate in Australia and sell Tropical Hunt to the family. And that's the time where Tropical Hunt is born and become popular. Over the past decade, the creation of American fast food restaurant in the Philippines changed all that with the arrival of KFC and McDonald's. But there are some local fast food restaurants has been up the game, continuing Filipino to fast food. This industry name to be a hot government for profit. Most of the culture livelihood, but what he tried not change in building what to use to do. For its logical translator, technical range inside the rest acceptable customer material and avenues issues for the company to try out. Manual 2022 at creator post stock analyze typically saying capital habits for the Akudang customer with the price cover of this order with no other customer around it. However, now after the viral this topical plan was blocked was to discuss about target communication. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Makabule. Now, let's proceed to the problem identification. Tropical Hut has six problems, and these are customer service, fast food service, product pricing, adaptability, location, and marketing. So let's start with customer service. Next slide. We are aware of how important customer service is for business. The assistant will provide your clients before and after they purchase and use your goods or services. Enables them to have a simple and enjoyable interaction. The situation with Tropical Hut, however, is Either that employees resign sick, like Android, or they appear apathetic in their work. It appears that they perform the duty in order to earn a wage, which might result in fewer consumers. The next one is fast food service. Next slide. Fast food services are highly essential to a company's success because they help customers make informed decisions. One like tissue policies which limit you to using one napkin or tablecloth are a concern at Tropical Hut, where some of the visitors make more mess while eating. Another reason is that they don't have enough employees, so as the Tropical made popularity once more, they started looking for people to work for them and assist their customers. The third one is product pricing.
Pricing connecting different places.
Biglang nakulit ba? Okay, ulit. Product pricing, one of the things that clients search for is an affordable price. When people believe the product is great quality and the price is reasonable, they will be urged to make a purchase here. So here's an example. Next slide. So here's an example. While the ingredient in these two burgers are similar, the prices of the two products differ. In this case, customers choose the amazing Yum burger because it was more affordable while retaining high quality. Although the other one, the quality, what we call hot, is high quality din, kaso nga lang hindi siya affordable for some customers because um, napakamahal nito. So, perhaps this is why customers only consider purchasing from a different fast food vendors like Jack. So now let's proceed to the next problem, would be completed by this.
Thank you, Miss Nasi. So now let's proceed with the problem of adaptability. Tropical Hut experienced difficulty in adapting change. These days, businesses should understand how to improve and adapt to things because our technology is constantly evolving. Being able to adapt to technology and understand how to use it is one of the largest developments you will have because social media is now part of our everyday lives. Tropical Hut is sluggish to innovate and adapt. Its business is currently moving slowly until Jollibee and other global brands overwhelm it and eventually cause customers to forget about its stores and branches. In addition, they are stuck in the past and unable to move forward, which makes them outdated and left behind. So as we can see here in our first bullet, it says here that from 50 branches down to less than 30 in present time. Because Tropical Hut cannot adapt the change, some of their branches needed to close. They had poor performance, lack of customers, that's why branches needed to stop. So simula nga po nung nag-usbungan itong um, other fast food chains like Jollibee and McDo na masasabi nating mas affordable kesa nga po dito sa Tropical Hut. Hindi na nga po siya nakasabay at tuluyan ng napag-iwanan ditong si Tropical Hut. They cannot adapt with change as well as their marketing and advertising nag-stop na rin. Before, they only advertise on radio, and according to some loyal customers of the said fast food, it stops advertising, unlike those competitors na kahit kilala na, they continue to advertise and promote their products. Here in our next slide, it says here that it's either you innovate or evaporate. If you do not change, you become extinct. It is according to Mr. Chinkitan. He is a motivational speaker, author of 8 best-selling books, financial expert, financial educator, and an entrepreneur. 21st century taught him that if a business cannot adapt with change, he will lose. According to his vlog on YouTube about this fast food chain, Tropical Hut has no innovation at all. In modern day, if your business does not upgrade, it will extinct. So next, there is also a problem in location. One of the most important aspects for business owners or entrepreneurs is to understand is location. As here where you could attract in hundreds of potential consumers. The location of Tropical Hut's branch was poor since it was always located near to Mercury Drug, which contributes to imbalance. And it was also hidden away in a corner with bad lighting. So when it comes to location, entrepreneurs should consider its accessibility and the number of branches. So, paano po yung accessibility? So, until today, malalayo yung mga branches pa rin nitong Tropical Hut, and not all people can access their branches. Some of closest branches ay nagsarado pa. So, there is no sense if yes, nag-continue to rise itong Tropical Hut, but how can we access since kokonti ang branches nila? That's why there is a problem in location. Next is the problem of marketing customers. So marketing is the process of organizing your items and figuring out how to market them to the ideal customers. Due to Tropical Hut's focus on older generations and poor marketing, the company has been losing customers over time. However, JP posted a tweet about Tropical Hut and expresses his sadness that customers were no longer visiting the establishment. As a result, Tropical Hut gained popularity once more. So in marketing, they experienced difficulty in advertising, using of social media platforms, and also their branding appearance. Sabi nga po natin, they did not adapt with change. Since it is one of the oldest fast food chain in our country, hindi pa developed yung technologies that time. So, nag-start yung Tropical Hut year 1962. And internet was not yet developed that time because internet started in year 1983. All generations knew this fast food chain, and they only focus on them. In present time, they had their Facebook page created in year 2009, and Twitter, which was created this June 2022 nung nag-viral lang yung post nung isang stock analyst. So we can say here that they adapt change in social media when it comes to their brand appearance. Sabi ng iba, pag nagpupunta sa Tropical Hut, nandun yung memories at attachment nila way back nung sila mga bata pa. Pero older generation would understand. But how about the new generation? They should innovate and adapt these changes so younger generation would know. So that's all for my discussion. Now let's proceed with the solutions that this Tropical Hut made, to be discussed by Mr. Lapasan. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Barbie. This is the solution about the tropical mold. During the pandemic, we know that the malls, fast food chains are not allowed to accommodate the customers guests who come in due to the COVID-19. Due to that problem, they find a way to operate even there's a pandemic inside or outside, and they found out that they can use the delivery apps to operate their companies like Tropical Hunt is one of the companies to do that. Um, Alam naman natin kasi itong pandemya is bawal talaga lumabas. Kaya lahat ng malls or fast food chains are kita sarado. So, gumamit sila ng mga way para may pabatid or may hatid pa rin nila yung kanilang produkto sa kanilang mga customers. So, yung Tropical Hut ay gumamit siya ng delivery apps. Based on the YouTubers Claro the Third, Tropical Hut uses the advantages of introducing the company and product using delivery app. Tropical Hut is trending now, and the orders from food delivery apps also feed the branches. This and it is because of the tweet that the resident shared that he was the only one eating inside the Tropical Hut. He also remembered the times when he and his family ate at the same restaurant. It caused nostalgia among the residents that fast food chains was also thankful in their new patronage, and they used this opportunity for their delivery app. It means that Tropical Hut use these things just like first post about their business and Tropical Hut. They say that their products are for improvement for their prices. So, Tropical Hut is ginamit nila yung opportunity like YouTubers, mga nag-review ng kanilang produkto, nagsasabi na masarap at hindi naman ng produkto pagdating sa produto. So, yung ginamit ng Tropical Hut na advantage para may pakilala pa ng gusto ng kanilang produkto. That's why people are talking sympathy why they should buy food from the Travis restaurant. Then we at when it was also trending on Twitter. Tropical Hut also used the opportunity to make everyone like and enjoy their products against and extend it to this time. So, maraming tao bigyan ng simpati o simpatya na bakit dapat sila doon bumili. Kahit sabihin natin nga, wait, nakikita naman natin lahat mas magpakilala community natin or dito sa bansa natin na produkto na hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin siya nawawala. So, nabibigyan sila ng curiosity kaya karamihan ng mga tao ngayon is bumibili sila sa Tropical Hut or yung sa kakainin ng produkto. Tropical Hut also use the social media as a solution such as Facebook page and Twitter. They created their Facebook page and Twitter account so they can post on their product and see other people in it was successful because many people noticed it and in order their food they also use the community when they become data on Twitter to raise their star again. So, yung social media gaya ng Twitter at Facebook page. So, doon nila pinupost lahat ng kanilang produkto or yung mga review ng kanilang mga produkto. So, maraming tao yung nakakita lang na may mga followers nila sa Facebook page. So, nakikita lahat nila yun. So, ganun ka-powerful yung social media dahil hindi mo na kailangan pang magpaglagay ng sobrang laki na billboard. So, nakikita lahat sa produkto kahit na yung mga tao malalayo nasa probinsya pag gumagamit sila ng social media is nakikita nila yung Tropical Hut. So, na-curious sila kung ano ba talaga yung Tropical Hut na to. So, na-encourage sila na order or hanapin man kung saan man yung kanila mga store sa hindi lang sa dito or sa kundi sa buong bansa natin. So, ganun ka-powerful ang social media na marami din mga i-influensyan itong social media na to like sa lahat sa mga negosyante kagaya ng Tropical Hut na to. So, example is if you are a college student and marami na nang ginagawa like ngayon project reporting so wala ka ng time na magluto lang na pag nag-boarding house ka so dito sa social media is pwede ka nang kunin yung cellphone mo, pwede ka na mag-order kahit nasa school ka pa lang, pauwi ka pa lang, at marireceive mo na pag-uwi mo yung order at hindi ka na mahirapan pang magluto ng yung kain. And that's all my solution. May I go to Miss Sarah like to explain the recommendation.
Thank you, Mr. Labasan. Good afternoon. I am an Filipino and Shania Makinig. Today we will going to discuss the recommendation. Since the problem and the solution that they implement was discussed, let's move on to the recommendation of each members of our group recommendation. Advertising. In order to promote a product and attract potential customers, advertising is necessary in business. Tropical Hat should concentrate on this. It could help them grow their company and develop their marketing abilities. They may hire celebrities or social media influencers to get back popularity. Sinasabi rito na maaari din gamitin as a marketing strategy ang pakikipag-collaborate sa mga celebrities and social media influencers in order to promote their company. Next, revamp the brand. Enhance the branding's appearance to make it more appealing to customers. The Tropical Hat should retain its nostalgic vibes while also improving to appeal to the tastes of the younger generation. It has their company make their appearance much more attractive to the customers. Second, of quality of service. It is because they have changed. As the designs become more intense, it becomes more beautiful and more order to a customer. Make the surroundings and advertising environment pangkat ang branda and attract more prospective clients. Sinasabi ko na the look of the company or fast food chain has an effect to the people. If the appearance of the fast food chain is not looking good, like the lights and lights and the company is not good, maybe some people would not see you because of the appearance of the company. Next, set clear goals. First, be clear about what you want to achieve. Second, be quantifiable. Make sure you can analyze the success that is feasible and evaluate your objectives with steps you have done and resources to complete. Finally, make sure your institute has revenue generate and aspect. Based naman dun sa mga information na nabanggit kanina, parang hindi malinaw sa Tropical Hat yung naka-main goal nila, pero may gusto silang ma-attain na goal. Kung baga parang kulang sila sa mga pag-execute ng kanilang mga dapat gawin para ma-achieve yung gusto nilang ma-achieve. That's all for my part. May I call Mr. Mahil.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Faragay. Good afternoon. I am Selwyn Nakini. So the next recommendation that we recommend is location. Some individuals these days focus on the view in order to take good photo and upload it to their social media accounts. Location is also significant to capturing the attention of customers. Tropical Hut should not be hidden, and instead should separate their fast food restaurant from Mercury Drugs. Perhaps they might locate its branch near popular sites like parks, shopping centers, and other places where people gather try to promote their company to the malls around the Philippines in order to them to establish their branches inside the malls. In this way, baka mas tataas yung popularity rate nila kapag mas madami silang branches inside the malls. Kasi parang napansin ko na na konti yung branches nila sa mga malls. Hmm. The next one is adapting ideas. One of the most important qualities from the network in order to succeed is flexibility. Being flexible with change means being competitive and maintaining your market relevance. In the fast-paced world of today, adjustments are required not just annually as they were in the past, but also on a daily basis. This drives businesses to attempt to better serve their clients by becoming more customer-centric. Not many businesses, though, are ready or know how to adapt. For many business owners, adaptation refers to become someone they are not. However, the reality is not to be hesitant to try new things as you progress toward your company objectives. Sadly, who can't recognize the change is necessary frequently struggle to satisfy the expectations of their customers and lose their position in the market. Identifying real trends and separating fads from disruptions is the difficulty in this equation. This recommendation is essential to me in a reason of a society is changing every generations. Nag-iiba yung henerasyon natin, nag-iiba din yung gusto ng mga tao, nag-iiba din yung culture, ganyan. There's a technology that can make things easier and social media platforms just like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Paprika Hut need to make their popularity rate more higher than before. In order to do that, maybe they need to use the technology and adapt it in the current society happiness. Aside from our common recommendations, we had also innovative recommendations. What Tropical Hut's problem is the store's accessibility in marketing. Since the pandemic has brought entrepreneurs, our group has come up with the idea of having franchisees of food cart and shops for their burgers so that areas far from commercial buildings and establishments can avail their products. And most importantly, it aims to advertise and introduce their brand to people. Our group has come up with the recommendation of implementing franchises of the Tropical Hut using food carts and trucks. Ang purpose nito is para magkaroon ng chance yung ibang mga entrepreneurs na gustong mag-franchise sa company nila pero maliit lang yung puhunan. And the accessibility, and for the accessibility na rin. Kasi yung mga taong nasa mga layang lugar na gusto tikman ng products nila pero hindi nila kaya dahil may kalayuan yung mga products ng Tropical Hut. Okay, for the next slides, may call the attention of Ms. Riley to discuss the next topic of case analysis.
Thank you, Mr. McKinney and Mr. So let's proceed to conclusion. Estimated that even though tropical has expanded business, it doesn't necessarily mean that they will continue to soar high. Considering that they have problems that needs to be fixed, as long as the problems are not resolved, tropical will be in the long run. We recommended the bank to maintain tropical has public support, advertising, revamp the brand communication, additional branches, improve the overall quality products, set clear goals, and adapting ideas. So, ibig sabihin na bakit na tumugo na ulit yung tropical na o bumalik na yung sigla nila. Nila, tuloy-tuloy na yun. Meron pa rin, hindi pa rin nila may iwasan na magkaroon pa rin ng problema na pwedeng maka-affect sa negosyo nila. Kasi pwedeng dumating yung panahon na produkto nila is hindi na maging bago sa mga tao kasi meron yung mga mahal na makapagsakan sa nila. And tingin nila na mas nangat sa produkto. Kaya dapat mas maging creative sila sa mga bagong produkto na pwedeng mabalikan dahil masarap yung affordable produkto na yun. And So that's why we recommended this advertising becomes the brand and others para mas makilala yung produkta nila at mas makatulong sa pag-improve ng business nila. That's all my part. May I call Miss Ruiz to continue our conclusion. Thank you, Ms. Aralo. Today I am learning Ruiz and I'm going to discuss the continuation of our conclusion. We might conclude the social, technological, and psychological impact of globalization on our daily lives are significant. We observe in the social aspect that some customers find it difficult to buy for consumers. In terms of technology, we observe the impact of using social media to traditional us as a result of connections, books, and other establishments that once again become their norm. In terms of economy, they face a slight staffing shortage as a result of recruitment and also higher cost of their goods. Psychologically, older generation will not function community media. Although online use as a result of JP Tanyag widely shared posts and heartbreaking tropical accidents. The reactor caused that as food fuel for the younger ones who are finally hearing about this fast food thing thanks to all the wealthy circle. The new treasure find. The only fast food restaurant and local dishes. Sarap na babalik-balikan burgers. Labaw sandwich and childhood memories that make nostalgia.
For the references, we place it in the end of our presentation. Okay, so that concludes our case analysis. Thank you. Once again, we are Thank you so much.